Yeah, hi everyone. I want to welcome everyone today to my live broadcast on TBC, and I do hope that today, once again, just like yesterday, it's my expectation that we'll be able to learn something, add something to what we know, get updated, and be on the way to performing better and getting better results. Today, TBC, the gold mine. I'd like to talk about TBC as a gold mine. I would like to start the discussion today. I would like to start a talk today by looking at what is gold, um, how is gold mined, and how is gold mining related to TBC, or how is gold related to TBC, and what lesson can we learn from gold mining, and turning our TBC to cash flow, turning our TBC to usable and handy money. Well, I like to start on this note that gold is a precious metal. Gold is a precious metal, and gold mining. Well, let me extend that description by saying that gold is a precious metal that actually commands a value, all-time value command. Gold commands value all the time because the value of gold from time long ago has always been appreciative. Gold has always appreciated in value, and that's the reason why holders of gold are holders of wealth, and those who own gold, actually, have wealth, because at any point in time, the content of the gold vault is convertible, to money. It's convertible to fiat money. It's convertible to spendable money at any point in time. When we now talk about gold mining, how is gold mined? Well, gold mining is a process, that leads to retrieving the precious metal from the Mother Earth. The process that leads to the extraction of this precious metal called gold from the Mother Earth is what is referred to as gold mining. That is gold mining. That is digging down deep into the earth, where gold is found, and being able to extract it, and making it to come to that form that it could be useful. It could become a precious asset as it is. That is the mining. And this mining of gold, actually involve processes. Gold mining involve processes. A lot of processes are involved in a gold mine. And gold mine, actually starts with exploration. Like I said, it involves a lot of processes, and one of the processes is exploration, which of course is where the geography, of the area of the gold site, the geology of the gold site, is the chemistry and the engineering is determined and established. That's the exploration. You identify the site, determine the the level of deposit, I mean, just confirm that there is gold in this area, before we will now begin to do the development of the mining area. And the development of the mine, involves planning, and constructions of the mine, putting the mine together. There's the area, the facilities, the equipment, that is going to help in the extraction of gold. After the mine shall have been fully installed, after the mine shall have been put in place, then the operation could begin. The operation that will lead to the mining of gold will begin. And of course, the operation, is the productive life of the mine. That's the time that the gold is extracted, processed, smelted and refined, and it comes out, brilliant, shining, and it's attractive, it's accessible, and so on and so forth. So after the operation, the operational phase, when gold, is extracted, refined, processed, and made attractive, then it could now be brought to the market. When the the lifespan, of the mine shall have been expired. In other words, when the gold deposit at a particular mine shall have been exhausted, um, the mine will be decommissioned. The mine will be decommissioned. Decommissioning is actually about dismantling the structure, removing the structure in order to allow the place return to how it was before. And this is actually the process of closing the mine, and also put in place, facilities, that will allow the place, the site, to return to where it was. I mean, how it was before the mining, which include allowing vegetation, to grow back and all of that. The mining. So when we look at it very, very seriously, the mining of gold, actually involves a lot of work. It's a lot of work. That's a picture I'm trying to paint here. That's a picture I want us to get. Mining gold involves a lot of work. There's a lot of work that goes into gold mining. And when you see miners, I mean, and you see what they put in, before they are able to get out what they were able to bring out. I mean, you'll appreciate the fact that gold mining, involves a lot of work, So I want us to get that basic. So my story about gold and gold mining is just to let us understand, to establish that fact, that a lot of work goes into this operation. Now, let's come on board, to now talk about what's the relationship between gold mining and TBC, or what makes TBC a gold mine. Yeah, I mean, like I said when I started, that gold is a precious metal. Okay, it's a precious metal, and the mining of gold is a process of extracting this precious metal from the mother earth. Now, which actually implies that the mine, the gold mine, is a treasure base. Let's get that very clear. The gold mine is a treasure base, a place where a lot of treasure, is deposited. A lot of treasure, is housed, and that's what attracts gold miners, to that site. That's what attracts gold miners to the site. So now, the gold miner, the mine to the gold miner, what the mine is to the gold miner, rather, is what the TBC wallet is to Tibetians. I want that to be very clear. gold mine is to the gold miners is what your TBC wallet is to you, a TBCian. If you're a TBCian, implying that you have a TBC wallet, you have some kringles inside of it, that TBC wallet, is your gold mine. Are you getting me clearly? The TBC wallet is your gold mine. My TBC wallet is my gold mine, okay? Because my wallet houses a lot of treasures. There are a lot of treasures in there, inside of my wallet. A lot of treasures inside of my wallet, sitting there for me to explore, to exploit, to bring, to extract, to process, you understand, to refine, okay? So if we understand this process very clearly, that the TBC coin or the kringles sitting down in our wallet, are actually treasures, okay? Then, and if we understand that the gold miner, put in place a lot of efforts, in order to ensure that the gold is extracted from the mine, then we will understand the fact that if we should sit down and just looking at the wallet, the treasure won't come out. Okay, the treasure won't come out. Okay, if we want the treasure in the wallet to come out, if I want the treasure in my wallet to come out, then I got to get up, and start work. I got to get up as a miner, put my, equipment to work, and start, mining, this mining I'm talking about now is now getting up, to begin to propagate, your TBC, begin to propagate TBC. As you begin to propagate, don't forget, like I said yesterday, don't forget that the vision of TBC is to arrive at that shore where the community, the TBC community, the TBC nation, the TBC country, shall have become 1 billion people. That's where we're going, where the TBC nation shall have grown to 1 billion people. And at that time, the value of our TBC, the value of our coin, shall have grown also to 1 billion euro. And we are just 3.2, whatever, thereabout now, million. So you can see we have a lot of gap to fill. We have a lot of gap to fill. And it is you and me that is going to fill this gap. It's you and me. We are the one that is going to fill this gap. And how do we fill this gap? Is to get up and go out there, to let the world around us know that there is treasure here in TBC. There is treasures here in Kringle Coin, and as we are able to enlighten them that there is treasure in TBC and in Kringle Coin, they will not be able to buy into it. And as they buy into it, don't forget, we are still in the growth, in the development stage of TBC, where TBC is exchanged on peer-to-peer basis. So as we step up propagation of TBC, as we step up advancing, the cause of TBC, and these new people, new babies are born into TBC daily, they will require to buy kringles. They will require to buy kringle coins from us. And that will now afford us the opportunity, to begin to continue to sell, kringle coin from what you have in your wallet. Then the fiat money will start flowing in from that point. But if I sit down, I'm just looking at the mine, just stretching my eye, looking at the mine, man, the mine will be there looking at me. I will not produce anything. You get the point? Just looking at the mine doesn't bring anything. The miner just looking at the mine, it doesn't bring anything. You got to get to work. will set down to work, that is what is going to bring the gold out of the mine. So if you are just looking at your TBC wallet, you are just looking at your Kringle coin wallet, it won't produce result, it won't produce the flow, the cash flow. But when you get up, when I get to my feet, and I start a propagation, which is the miner's work here now. Start the propagation and allowing the new babies, to be born into the TBC community, who will now be requiring Kringles. Then, you will now be able to sell your Kringle coins, on peer-to-peer transaction, and there will be no end to the cash flow. There will be no end to the cash flow. And at the end, by the time we shall have arrived, at the ultimate price of the coin, by the time we shall have arrived at the ultimate price of the coin, which is €1 billion, a lot of things, may take place then, depending on whatever we shall be unfolding, from admin. We are aware that there is a fiat exchange in the pipeline, which I'm thinking will also come to fruition. Maybe by the time we get to 1 billion membership, I don't know. But if admin decide to implement that while we are still on the way towards €1 billion, we're fine. But whether or not, the coins in your wallet, the Kringles in your wallet, the TBC in your wallet, they are treasures. They are treasures waiting to be explored, waiting to be exploited. And the only way by which you can explore and exploit this treasure, this gold in your gold mine, which I refer to, as your TBC wallet. Your TBC wallet, which I refer to as gold mine. The only way by which you can exploit it now is to get up to propagate, TBC. Get on to propagate it. There are many people that are here to get the awareness of the cryptocurrency era. Now the truth is that cryptocurrency era has come to stay. That is the future of money. The future of money is cryptocurrency. Okay. The world, as it were, has actually departed from fiat money. It's digital money now. And TBC is one of the digital monies. Like we have said times and again. But the uniqueness of TBC, the billion coin, is that it's so special in the sense that it is the only cryptocurrency that does not depreciate in value. It's one of the cryptocurrency that does not depreciate in value. It is the only that appreciates in value, and that is what makes the investment of every holder secure. That's what made the investment of every holder secure. If there's a place where you can keep your money and the value won't go down, is it not wisdom to keep your money there? I know a place where I can keep my money and the value won't go down. Man, it's wisdom to put my money there. I'd rather put my money where I'm sure, the value is protected than putting it where I'm not sure what's going to become of it. And that is why it's wisdom. It's wisdom. I keep saying that. I keep emphasizing that. It is wisdom to invest in TBC. Wisdom to invest in TBC. Wisdom to invest in TBC. And you see exponential growth, exponential returns on whatever you are investing in it today. Like I said, the ultimate price of TBC is €1 billion. And you can imagine where we are today. So we're still miles away, which shows that whatever you put on ground, whatever you put into TBC, promise to return a lot for you on your resources. So this enlightenment is what we need to give to the people. This enlightenment is what we need to give to the people. This education is what we need to give to the people. This is what we need to tell them, so that we wake up the giant in them. Wake up the giant in them, so that everybody will get on the street. Everybody will get on the road. Everybody will get into the media houses to start propagating TBC. To start drawing men and women from all walks of life into your coin. And at that time, the value appreciation, will make the resource base in your wallet, to come alive. The resource base in your wallet will come alive, as we begin to do this, the demand, the Kringle demand, you will also be on the rise. The Kringle demand will be on the rise, which will make the cash flow, to be sweet, and continuous, So friends, what am I sharing with you is that, man, just like miners get down to work, TBCians, please, let's get down to work. Let's get down to work. Let's get down to work. I mean, we moved, with speed, arriving at 3 million, we should get up. We should get up, and take off on a flight. Take off on a flight, to arrive at 1 billion in a jiffy. And I'm very sure we can do it. Yes, we can do it. It's doable. We can do it. I mean, if for instance, we all target, 500, 1,000 people, which is possible within a very short time. We work hard towards it within a very short time. I mean, we'll get to 1 billion membership, in no time. Get to 1 billion membership in no time. And I can assure you the excitement, that will take over the whole of the community. Even the strength, the vigor that will be injected into admin, to even do things, in such a way that, I mean, the entire world will be dazed. And the TBC will just be commanding value everywhere. I see this coin commanding value everywhere because this is the only coin. This is the only coin that promise that you won't lose your money. This is the only coin that promise that you won't lose your investment. This is the only coin that promise that your resources are protected. Yes, it's the only coin that promise that your resources are protected. I mean, since I opened my TBC wallet, I've never lost a dime. Whatever I put to this in that, I mean, at some point, I've sold some of my Kringles, and with good returns, based on the price at the time that I sold. But now I'm buying more because I mean, I want more value, more value. Yes, I mean, I said too, So please, let's get up. Let's get to our feet, to do the miners' work, and then fill this community, fill this country, fill this nation called TBC with multitudes of people, and allow, the demand for Kringles, the demand for the coins to be highly powered, and which will drive the cash flow. That will drive the cash flow uniquely and a good value. So at that point in time, nobody will have any need to complain to anybody. There's no need for any TBCian to complain that there is no money because you have a lot of treasures in your wallet. There's no need. There's no reason for it at all. For any TBCian to complain of lack of money, I don't have money to do this, I don't have money to do that. Man, you've got a lot of money in your wallet. You've got a lot of cash in your wallet. You've got a lot of resources in your wallet. I mean, don't forget, your wallet is a gold mine. I mean, if you didn't get anything from me today, if you didn't hear anything from me today, hear it very clearly that your wallet, your TBC wallet, your Kringle coin wallet is a gold mine. So do the miner's work by exploring and exploiting what is inside that wallet. Don't allow that wallet to sit idle, and you are complaining and you have money. Get up to do the miner's work. Get up to do the miner's work. Drive the multitude into the community. I mean, drive the multitude into the community. And the demand for Kringles, will power the peer-to-peer sale of your coins. You be glad you did. You'll be glad you did because because you have enough flow, of fiat money. You have enough flow, of cash that you need to meet all your basic and require needs. I mean, you can't be in this TBC world, in this TBC nation, in this TBC community and still be a poor man. You can't be a poor man here. This is not a place where arriving here should kill poverty. You were a poor man before you came here now. Yes. I mean, the coin is designed to kill poverty. So everyone who arrived this community now, should have poverty killed in their life. Their mentality, everything should change. You understand now? And when you understand that and you put it to work, there's no reason why you should be poor anymore. There's no reason why you should be poor anymore. So let's get down to work. Let's get down to work. That's my message again to us today. I keep emphasizing that clause of getting down to work. And today as gold miners, get down to work in the mine, and extract the gold, refine it, and enjoy the value. So I want to appreciate us once again today, everyone out there who has been able to listen to me today. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you so much for your time that you have spent with me today on this broadcast, and I want to wish you all the best. And as you take up the miner's work, the miner's act, the miner's digger, and begin to work on your TBC or Kringle coin, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. And for all the new babies that will be coming into the TBC world, I also congratulate you in advance, and I welcome you, to this community. And I pray also, that you will enjoy your stay by the time you begin to see the flow. Thank you for listening to me today. Till I come your way again another time, I say a big thank you and God bless you.